Hey there tubers, Redneck Brian here. Before I get into what you see in front of you, I'm going to first off by saying thank you to PepperCatKeith for the shout out video. And just a little disclaimer, I did comment on the video, I'm basically going to say the same thing over again. I think a lot of the grief I do get from some of these people that say that are actually subscribed to me is because I am a David's Farm supporter. I think that is the issue why I get so much grief. And the weirdest thing is, whenever I make a David's Farm video, all these people subscribe to me. And if I subscribe to, say if I subscribe back, I get another 3 subscribers. So I think, so obviously the haters. So every time, because they want to keep track on me. But I got a new ace up my sleeve, which I'm not even talking about. I'm just going to say I got something up my sleeve, so to get back at them. So update on this. As you can see, the whole doghouse is now black. And also obviously it's together except for the dash. I did have the dash on here. I was actually driving this. I'm having some issues with the drive system. So you know, I was going to use the stock front pulley, which did work, but it has no power. It's slipping a lot, and I'm also having a problem with my gas pedal. The mount broke, so this mount is going to have to actually be ripped off. Those welds cut, this all cleaned up, repainted. I did paint it once more black, as you can see. This is going to have to come off. I'm going to have to get 2 new L brackets. Instead of welding them down, I'm going to bolt them down. So that's the issues I'm having on this side. Also the key switch, that's another reason why I took the dash out. I gotta try to figure out what's wrong with the key switch. It's not the solenoid. Solenoid's working. I did replace it. I showed the old one in the previous video. And yeah, I did buy some more paint, but the paint I bought sucked. It was real watery. It's spray paint. Excuse me, but it just seemed really, really watery. As you can see, the brake pedal is now gone. I went to straighten it out yesterday. I got it straightened where I wanted it, but I was welding it on and my welder died. So I don't have a welder right now to re-weld the pedal back on. So it's just going to have to stay like that for now. And the reason why I painted this to black is because the orange, just getting on it once, scuffed the orange. So obviously the hood's still going to stay orange, the dash is going to stay orange, the rear fenders and front fenders are going to stay orange. So I think that's, and also the back end is staying orange. Because I need to have a little bit of orange there because I'm putting stickers on the back here as well, just above my license plate. As you can see, it's on there. So that is what's happening on this right now. I got the dash in the shop just to keep it protected because we've had nothing but shit weather here. I'm going away on the weekend. Yeah, we're going away on the weekend. I may bring my camera and get some video. Try it again. I've done it before. No real responses, but yeah, I want to bring it again. And we may be looking at a few properties. We don't know yet. We're thinking of moving, but we do not know yet. We have no idea what's going on yet. Get away from this small of a backyard, basically. That's what we want. We want acreage. So, and what I'm looking for, actually, what might work. I used to have a John Deere LX 176, and John Deere's use a dual pulley. They use a top pulley for drive, and then this one I had an electric pulley on the bottom, the electric PTO switch on the bottom. So I'm actually looking for is a John Deere pulley. The biggest one I can get off any John Deere with a 1-inch shaft, and that's what I'm actually thinking about getting for this. Put it on there, and that might solve my pulley issues. Because I'll show you this other pulley I have. I did have this welded before my welder crapped out. My stepdad forgot to bring it to work, and I don't know if this part here is steel or he thinks it's possibly cast steel, so that's why it's not welding very well. Go back over here. I also have this pulley that I previously made But the issue I'm having is it has a small taper. That's why it's all grinded on this side. It has a small taper right there, so you cannot put it on there like this. You gotta put it on there like this, and the engine doesn't want to work correctly. So I may try to grind the rest of that taper out on this pulley here and run this one. This is a I believe this one is 6-inch. Says it right on there, 6-inch pulley. This came off the old racer's engine. So that is what I'm working on right now. All real small stuff. I don't have money right now to buy a belt. I get paid next week. I got my one paycheck tonight when I go to work. So that's pretty much it for this for now. So again, thank you to PepperCatKeith for the shout out. And yeah, so I know I spent time and money on painting this orange and protecting it, but it's just it was scratching up way too easy, and just painting it black is a lot easier, and I should have done it right from the get-go. Also have it apart because I gotta figure out this electrical issue. The switch that's in this currently is a 2-stage switch, similar to what's in my Troy built, but I'm not taking one out of the Troy built. It's completely different. This one is a 5-wire. The Troy built has a 6-wire. So, also, the Troy built does not come apart. So, it's sitting over there in its home, sleeping. Right over there. It sleeps all summer. I actually do start it up every once in a while. The battery's still fine and it still has charge. So, and I believe that does have a drain on the battery for the memory in the for the hour meter. That does have a bit of a memory in it. So. That's why I start it up every once in a while. Anyways, with this, that's why it's all apart as well. So I may have to resort to going and getting a new switch, a 2-stage switch, basically on, which turns on the headlights, and then turns the headlights off, and then you got the ignition. I think the only ones I have currently are singles. So basically on to the auxiliary and start. So I'm not sure what a switch like that would do. And another good news is, this is the battery that came with the tractor. It's holding charge, seems to be at least. So I'm going to be running that battery. And yeah, so like I said, I have drove it. Just having a few minor issues. Hopefully I can get them worked out. I'm debating on cutting my grass. The front's worse, but it's so wet. So I'm bung up my lawnmower, so I probably won't get to cutting the grass. Probably when I get back from my weekend away. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you guys all later. Keep it redneck, and please subscribe and comment. And chooch it.